Hello students, today's topic is inheritance of two genes. Gregor Johann Mendel has given the law of independent assortment, which states that the factors for different pair of contrasting characters, when brought together in a hybrid, they get assorted or distributed independently during gamete formation. This means that each of the allele is independently expressing itself during gamete formation. So this can be explained with the help of example of dihybrid cross. What is dihybrid cross? The cross made between the two parents which differ in two pairs of contrasting characters. These contrasting characters here are the shape of the seed as well as the color of the seed. So they have taken two of the plants with the different contrasting characters. One is round yellow. One is a plant with round yellow seed. Another is a plant with wrinkled green seeds. And the round the round character is represented by capital R, yellow is represented by capital Y, wrinkled is represented by small r, and green is represented by small y. Now they have removed the gametes from both of them and performed the crossing. On crossing, they have got the F1 generation as capital R, capital Y, small y. And the phenotype of this F1 generation will be round yellow, as capital R and capital Y here are dominant over the wrinkled green small r small y. So the phenotype will be round yellow. Now they have performed selfing, which is done on the F1 by the F1 plants. These F1 plants are now considered as the F1 plant will now be considered as the parent over here, and they will perform the selfing. And on performing the selfing, they found that in F2 generation, the phenotype which was obtained are as follows: round yellow is in the proportion of 9. Round green is 3 round green plants were obtained, wrinkled yellow 3 obtained, and wrinkled green 1 obtained. So round yellow and wrinkled green were the plant varieties which the parents were already having, but the round green and wrinkled yellow were the new varieties which were obtained, and it was obtained because of the independent assortment of each of the alleles, which has given a completely new variety over here. Mendel's work was published on 1865, but it remained unrecognized till 1900. The reasons for that was a lack of communication, concept of genes or factors were not clear, the mathematical approach for biology was not accepted, and no proof for existence of factors. Now we move on to another topic, which is test cross. So the cross which is performed between the hybrid and its homozygous recessive parent is called test cross. And it also helps us to identify the genotype of the hybrid. How this is done, we'll talk about. So here we have taken the hybrid tall variety and the recessive dwarf variety as example, and we have performed the crossing. On performing the test cross, we obtained the hybrid tall and the recessive dwarf in the ratio of 1:1, as well as their phenotypic ratio will also. Test cross has also helped us to identify the proportion of the hybrid as well as the recessive offspring which is being obtained. Now we have moved on to dihybrid test cross. So in dihybrid test cross, F1 hybrid is crossed with the recessive green wrinkled pea plant, and the recessive green wrinkled pea plant is represented at small r and small y. So the gametes removed are small r and small y, while the F1 hybrid is represented as the round yellow capital R small r and capital Y small y. So the gametes removed here are capital R capital Y, capital R small r capital Y, and small r small y. How this is done? I think everybody knows. You have started in class 10th also. Capital R capital Y, capital R small y, then small r capital Y small r small y. We'll perform the crossing with the help of Punnett-Square method, and on crossing we have obtained the 4 offsprings which are in the ratio of 1:1:1:1:1. So this has given the test cross we have observed always give equal proportion of the offsprings obtained. Now we move on to another topic of sex determination. Henking in 1891 has traced a specific nuclear structure during spermatogenesis of some insects. 50% of the sperm received the specific structure during this experiment in which he performed. 50% of the sperm received the specific structure, whereas 50% of the sperm did not receive it. He gave a name to this structure as X body, and this was later on named as the X chromosome. Now, the sex determination is divided into two categories: male heterogamy and the female heterogamy. We'll start with male heterogamy. The male forms two types of gametes. This type of sex determination, XX and X0 type. X0 type, the sex determination is practiced in grasshopper. The grasshopper contains 12 pairs or 24 chromosomes. The male has only 23 chromosomes. All the egg bears one X chromosome, while along with the autosomes, while some of the sperms bear one X chromosome. Some of the sperms bears one X chromosome and 50% do not. So the eggs fertilized with the sperm having X chromosome becomes a female with 22 plus XX chromosome, while the egg which gets fertilized with the sperm without X chromosome becomes a male with 22 plus X naught. Now, another type of male heterogamy is observed in XX and XY type. This type of sex determination is practiced in insects and mammals. In this, both the males and female has same number of chromosome. The females has autosome and a pair of X chromosome, and the females are having XX sex chromosome, while the male has autosome and one large X chromosome and one very small Y chromosome, and they are represented as XY. In this type of male heterogamy, the male is represented as heterogamy. The male is having the sex chromosome which is heterogametic, while the female is having the sex chromosomes which is homogametic. Homogametic means the similar similar chromosomes present, similar sex chromosome present. Now the next type is female heterogamy. In this, the female produces two types of gamete. One egg lacks one X chromosome and another contains Y chromosome. So in these organisms, X is denoted as Z and Y is denoted as W. So now here the X will be denoted as Z and Y will be denoted as W. So we start with ZZ and ZW type of female heterogamy. This type of sex determination is practiced in birds. In this type, the female birds has two different sex chromosome which is named as Z and W. Z is for X and W is for Y. Now the male birds have two similar sex chromosomes which is ZZ. So the males are represented as ZZ and the females are represented as ZW. In this type of sex determination, female is heterogametic, that is ZW, and the male is homogametic, that is ZZ. Z0 and ZZ type. This type of sex determination occurs in some butterflies and moths. The females are represented as Z0 and the males are represented as ZZ. The males are homogametic while the females are heterogametic. Thank you.